Good afternoon, my fellow park enthusiast. Uh, I guess it's actually morning. But depending on where you are in the world, perhaps it is, um, perhaps it's more of a good evening. Anyways, gonna be returning to the usual charades of, well, I guess there's no charades, but, gonna continue playing Poke Park as per usual. And, I don't know. What am I gonna do? Your guess is as good as mine. Give me a second here. So, moving right along, I do want to check up on one thing in particular. That thing being Jolteon. I think you need 90 friends before you can play with Jolteon, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure because in the past number of playthroughs where I've befriended Jolteon, I've never gotten the dialogue saying that I still need more friends. So this time we've come adequately equipped with a lack of friends. So if there is a friend requirement for Jolteon, I'm definitely gonna find out what it is in today's stream. But gonna have to make Jolteon show up first, and it's gonna require beating Eevee in a game of chase. Alright, so of course we're not going to be able to see Jolteon right away. Gonna have to make some progress first. Gonna have to get all 3 passwords. And of course that's after we clear this attraction here. Gonna have to also battle with Blastoise. And we need to turn the bridge once or twice here. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's too much of a challenge, but those cutscenes do rack up time. Oh. Oh.
Absol. Absol. Absol.
Alright, here we go with turning the bridge. Gonna need to do it again so that we can cross. And this is the only motor we can use, so better do it now before we forget and get all the way to the other side before realizing the bridge is not there to meet us. So, it's a nice day, isn't it? Yeah, it's a great day. I was thinking about maybe changing my streaming schedule. Ever since I came back, I've kind of been finding a groove that works for me. And I think it's probably going to be best if I hold my streams a bit earlier than I previously have been. It's possible that morning streams will become the new norm around here, but don't worry, the VODs will be up for anyone who happens to be more of an afternoon enthusiast. But of course, it will be sad to miss out on all the great times that we have together hanging out in the live streams. But I understand. If you can't hang out for morning streams like these ones, then, you know, I'll fondly remember the times we've had together. You can always comment on the VODs, you know how it is. It'd be nice if someone did that for me, just so I can know you're there and watching. But enough of that. Gonna be having a great time down in the little dungeon here with Porygon. Always fond of the little quizzes we do together. Me and Porygon, we're best friends. Best friends. This is also the only Porygon in the Poke Park. No Porygon 2, just this one. I wonder if that's at all related to the fact that, Porygon doesn't show up in any of the anime episodes because of that one thing that happened. I don't think it is. I don't think it's related, because otherwise, I don't think Porygon Z would even be here. Alright, now we got the password. You can go past Bronzor. We're going to get challenged by Electivire. And then, I don't know. Gonna take the little pulley. No, not. We're gonna take the cable car, you could call it, all the way to Togekiss and its little pillar, I guess. Oh wow. That's a lot of damage. I'm still feeling a lot of that congestion. It's gone down to my chest today. Kinda welling up in places that aren't great. But it's cool. Better congestion than Ebola. Oh, good. So this rope cart does seem a little flimsy, the way it's kind of nailed together. But we're not going to be able to get that password if we don't get a little risky. I mean, forget the rope car. I feel like whatever is going on with this obstacle op is probably a genuine safety hazard. Oh. And if the reasons aren't obvious as to why, so basically, when you miss one of these floating platforms and fall beneath it, you end up in a very scary place called the hurt zone. And when you're in the hurt zone, you feel hurt. So that's why I would say it's more dangerous than the rope cart. And as we all saw just now, it is rather easy to fall into the hurt zone. And trust me, you don't want to be in the hurt zone. Not only do you get hurt, but you also don't get to complete the minigame. As a matter of fact, they make you start over back at the beginning of the course, and then you have a chance of falling down all over again, and it can get pretty ugly. So, best advised, to proceed with caution whenever you find yourself at this obstacle op. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we need how many friends? 75 maybe? Before we can play Salamence's Air Ace. So, I think we're gonna have to make a couple extra friends. Oh wait, you have 77. Alright, well if it is 75 like I suspect, then won't have to make any extra friends, and that'll be great, because, to be honest, I'm not super fond of making friends. I'm a bit of a, what you'd call a lone wolf. It's really not easy for a wolf like myself to have to keep track of so many friends, but I love my friends. All my friends. So I accommodate. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to get to do some of the Meadow Zone stuff in this stream. We will, of course, see as soon as we clear this attraction here, so, assuming we have enough friends. Okay, so it's 90 friends. Give me just a second here. Gotta turn the mic off. My apologies. The congestion had gotten to a point where I felt the need to expel the mucus through force. And, well, we don't have to go, we have to go over how I went about doing that, but, you know, just know that I tried my best to be peaceful. Come up with a peaceful solution that would hurt neither me nor the mucus in my nose. But peace was off the table. I mean, it should go without saying that you don't mess with me and get away unscathed. Even if you are inside my body. Anyways, it turns out we need a few more friends. Should be no issue. We have a couple friend candidates right here. So we'll fight Staraptor and probably Aerodactyl, and that'll be enough friends for us to, you know, play the attraction. So I'm noticing some overgrown vines here. Perhaps you would call it foliage. I mean, we got weeds too. It's kind of like... It's kind of all kinds of things. I don't know, I guess there's not really a landscaper here. The place does look kind of run down. I feel like there's probably no HOA in this in this this neighborhood. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, but you know, it does kind of get to a point where this probably isn't the most well-maintained, safest area, but it's probably unrelated to the vines and grass and whatever else. So anyway, yeah, been getting through here with record speed, it feels like. I feel like usually mosey around in the granite zone a little longer before actually getting all the tasks done, I guess. It helps that we already had close to the number of friends we needed in order to play Air Ace. Oh. I'm noticing Vulpix is here. Does Vulpix even show up in the Granite Zone? I don't feel like I've ever seen Vulpix here, but... Huh. How peculiar. Alright, so just a little bit further, we'll find a place to end the stream. I mean, it's not even been half an hour yet. I'd like to spend a bit more time with the enthusiasts before, you know, leaving for the day. I forgot if there was anything else I wanted to check up on here. I think there was with Mareep, but might have already figured this out. Okay, hold on. Oh, I forgot. Oh. I was supposed to talk to Mr. Viss in the before I did the attractions in the Haunted Zone, but I forgot. Can't believe that. I forgot. It's okay. I'm not worried or anything. There's always the next playthrough. So I think, I'm not sure, but I think we can just skip talking to Mareep and go to the meeting place. And then once we do that, we'll get a cutscene saying the balloon has been fully repaired. I am kind of curious, will we still get the cutscene if I don't talk to Shaman first? I think it's worth testing out. Let's reset the game. We did save after beating Air Ace, so shouldn't be having to backtrack a whole lot. Or not backtrack, we shouldn't... You know what I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Let's go to meeting place, see if anything is going on. No? Okay. Well, maybe we can talk to Driflin and that'll be a quicker way of getting to where we want to go. We won't have to hit the motor to activate the bridge again. Spawn a little bit closer to the exit. The Flower Zone exit, I mean. Alright, so we're gonna enter the Flower Zone just like we did before, but not gonna talk to Shaman this time. After we talk to Blossom, just gonna make a beeline for the Drifloon stop, and see if we still get the cutscene that we had before. I don't think we will, but it's worth checking, right? I don't know why Blossom is vague posting about the beat zone. Seems like you could just tell us what you found, but okay. Alright, yeah, let's go to the meeting place. Love the meeting place. Okay, yeah, no cutscene. Well, it's good that you're able to confirm my suspicion. My suspicion. I'm sure you all knew the truth before I did. Thanks for sticking along and not spoiling it for me. Appreciate you all. It's a bit more fun to test and figure things out yourself. Goodness gracious. I'm starting to feel an itch somewhere. This must be addressed before it turns into a more serious issue. Alright. I'll tell you what. I will continue the stream. I'm not sure how much longer I'll continue the stream. I was thinking I'd continue until I played Rayquaza's Balloon Panic, but I'm thinking hard right now. And if I did that, then I wouldn't really leave much to do during the next stream, assuming I pick up where I leave off now. I don't know. Probably gonna cut things off before then, so that I can do the attraction in the next stream, and then all the Sky Pavilion stuff, right? Oh, okay. Kind of need to be holding the mirror. Okay, I'm curious about something. If I save while I'm holding the mirror, and then I quit the game. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Wait, no, it's fine. It's fine that I did that. I don't know why I was freaking out. I wanted to test two things. I think I've already tested this to know whether or not I'm holding the mirror. Okay, I left the mirror in the flower zone. So wait, if I come back, okay, if I come back to the flower zone, where's the mirror gonna be? The other thing I wanted to test was saving and exiting the game while I'm not holding the mirror. I'm guessing that's just gonna result in me spawning back in with the mirror in hand. Is that what's gonna happen? What if I drop the mirror and then I go pick up something else? What would that do? How would that affect the state of the game? And then just to be sure, I'll walk far away from the mirror and give the game time to recognize the fact that it is not in hand. I know that surely if you walk far enough away, the item could unload. I'm sure it would still be there if I went back, but I don't know. This will be the last thing I test. And we'll see what happens now. Alright, so this is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all for joining me. I have a mirror in my hands. That's cool. Thank you for spending your time with me. Please hydrate, take heart, and take care of yourselves in the days to come.